Alright guys, well, today we are just going to be doing kind of a quick overview of what's kind of happened the last couple weeks. Father's Day, I was trying to chase a misfire and replaced everything except for the injectors. So I thought I'd swap the injectors, see if I, chase the misfire, see if it'd move. Swapped injectors, didn't take the 5 seconds it takes to check for a fuel leak. Got a fuel leak and got about half mile down the road and it caught on fire. So burned down about almost everything on the driver's side of the engine compartment. Anything plastic, rubber, any of that's gone. A lot of sensors, just been a lot of little shit that I've been looking through and trying to find. So today's video is just mainly gonna be, it's gonna be a teardown video. It's gonna be just kind of a time lapse of me tearing down, trying to find everything that needs to be fixed. At this point, I made this video after I already made the teardown video. So I've already got a lot of parts in, I've already got a lot of stuff on the parts list bought, but I'll go over all the parts, everything that I found, all the stuff I'm gonna do, because obviously got to replace some stuff. I'm gonna upgrade it. So a lot of good things in the works, a lot of good videos coming up, and let's get to it. All right, so this is the tear as far as I've gotten tore down so far. There's one of the bad sensors, cam sensor. Already got a new AVCS sensor in. That was fine, it just melted the plug real bad on, whoops, hard looking through the camera. It melted the plug right here on, so obviously I couldn't use that, dropping stuff. Melted the battery, all the fuse box wiring, all the fuel lines, injectors, any of the harness from about right here on the intake manifold over was melted. Little stupid stuff, some vacuum lines, that breather hose, and then everything from about right here over is fine. But obviously we're going to be doing upgrades. I've got a 20G turbo that's going to be going in it, all radium fuel system, fuel rails, ID 1050s, and then obviously I've got all new harness and fuse box and battery, and I'm going to try to patch these two little burn holes in that, just because I don't feel like doing a brake master cylinder right now. So I'm probably going to patch that, and then also doing secondary air pump delete. I'm going to be making a video on how to do that. So yeah, then obviously this timing belt cover right here got pretty melted, but I've got everything to fix it. But I'm still debating on whether or not I want to tackle that right now, because I think it'll be alright. I don't know. We'll see when I get into it. I just don't have any of the stuff to pull the timing gears. But we'll probably do it anyway. And here's the parts list. Everything's kind of been already ordered. There's a few things that haven't been that I'm going to get later whenever everything's kind of put on. But obviously battery, AC lines, fuse box and wiring, secondary air pump delete, starter wiring, brake booster hose. Got a new AOS from Radium, fuel system from Radium, ID 1050s. Oh, did do TGV deletes because all the TGV actuators and stuff was burned up, so cheaper to delete it. Timing cover, timing kit. Don't know if I'm going to get the ground kit yet, but that's on the list. Got a new oil filler tube and cap, dipstick, AVCS solenoid, 20G turbo, possibly a brake master cylinder. We got the main intake harness for the engine, and obviously throttle body gaskets, turbo drain too, because that one's dried out and rotted and leaking, so just need to replace it anyway. Driver side cam sensor, head vent tube, intake manifold gasket, oil and filter and coolant, fuse box bracket, which is like a whole little housing that the actual fuse box goes into, and then the lid. So that's it. That's what not taking 5 seconds of safety checks will do. Burn your shit down. So hard lesson learned, but I will say I did find a poor oversight that I found from the previous builder of this engine, because it's been gone through, it's been rebuilt, all that. Well, it was half-ass rebuilt, but there was a bolt head down in the intake runner sitting on the valve, and I'll put up a picture of what the valve did to the bolt, but there's nothing wrong with the valve, nothing wrong with the intake runner, hasn't done any damage to the engine. So super glad that this happened so that I could find that. So sometimes stuff works out, but stay tuned. There's going to be a whole lot coming up. I'm going to do a lot of step-by-step write-ups or videos. I guess write-ups date me a little bit, but anyway, I'm going to do a lot of step-by-steps on how to do all this stuff, because there's not a whole lot of like step-by-steps on YouTube or anything like that. So we'll see. Come back, see what I got.